everything. So can you share more about that?
So my pregnancy with Zion was definitely difficult. I mean, being 20 is already, you know that how hard it is to be young and pregnant and try to figure out what to do, questioning yourself. Am I doing this right? Am I going to be okay? Am I this? Am I that? And then being at the height of your career and then deciding that you want to leave everything behind to protect your own sanity so that you could be a good mom is a lot. But again, I wouldn't have it any other way. But it was definitely difficult. I was crying a lot. I was crying almost every day. I was young, and I'm just happy that my mom was there beside me. My dad was there. Chad would visit, but he was working here on a show that was airing every single night. So he had to tape every single day almost. So I was away from Chad. It was winter in Switzerland. It was cold and depressing. And again, I was trying to figure out, tama ba yung ginagawa ko? Am I gonna be a good mom? Do I know what I'm doing? I had so much self-doubt, but looking back, I'm just so grateful that I was surrounded by my loved ones and I felt guided by my parents. And now Zion's 7, and he's such a sweet and smart boy. So, and those lessons and those struggles, they made me who I am today. And without those things, I wouldn't be who I am.
Yeah, I know. See, so really, like, going through all of that, it really made you the person who you are today. And look at you now. People forget that. Did Sarah ever go through a hard time? And going through that really takes you back. Trying to remember so fresh, I'm sure. Like, being there alone and having to give birth. You gave birth there, right? In Switzerland?
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like, with Kai, you gave birth here in the Philippines.
I gave birth here.
Did you actually make a difference giving birth there and here? Was there like a big difference in everything?
Definitely. Obviously, there's a lot more support here coming from my loved ones. But it was definitely different, but both very, very special. Both, there were pros and cons and struggles and joys. But with Zion, I remember I had to heal even after a year or two. I had postpartum depression. I actually never opened up to anyone about this, but it was such a difficult process to the after giving birth, the postpartum depression. So I know that a lot of moms go through that, and it's never easy, but I guess talking about it makes it light, or makes us feel lighter, because we're not alone, and we're not alone going through that.
Oh wow, I didn't actually even know that you went through postpartum at all. It's actually the first time I hear it from you, because we never really talked about that. And I wonder, how did you get through it? And actually, my question is, how did you realize that it was postpartum? What are the thoughts? I mean, if it's okay for you to answer, because I feel like it's such a... And maybe moms who are giving birth for the first time, and then after they give, they don't even know that they have postpartum. So do you actually know when it was?
I think I realized that I was not feeling normal when I was struggling with breastfeeding. I was being so hard on myself, just because I wanted everything to be okay with Zion. Like, I wanted him to be healthy, and I wanted him to be, just okay. So I was being so hard on myself. I was struggling with breastfeeding, and I was comparing myself with other moms that would breastfeed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or you know, and I guess the trauma of my pregnancy, being away from home, being away from the Philippines, and sort of all the struggles. Parang I felt like I was dealing with so much during that time, and parang ang daming nangyari in such a short period of time, and I was 20. So the healing took a long, long time, and then I felt like I wasn't feeling normal anymore until I decided, okay, I'm gonna take care of myself, or else I can't take care of my family. And so I started getting into fitness again, and eating healthy, and researching on just how to feel mentally and physically okay.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing, Sarah. I didn't realize it would go that personal. But thanks for sharing your story, and I'm sure a lot of moms also would relate and will be able to somehow get over it if they are feeling the same way.
Okay. So I just don't like the stigma. It's not okay to talk about like important things like that. So I figured at some point I want to share like important things like that.
And I feel like sometimes on your Instagram, you don't really get to the opportunity to talk about things like this, because it's like, you post happy things, and then all of a sudden, why would you talk about it out of the blue? So that's the reason why I came up with this TV. It's because I really want to bring out another side of you, and maybe get personal, because you really have a lot to share. All of the guests I have there's really more to it. You guys are cute.
Definitely, as people that have, like, we have a following, and we know that we need to be responsible. And I think as for me personally, like what I post on my feed, on my stories, I constantly want to parang make spread hope, spread joy. Parang it's innate somehow. Now we wanna share hope and joy, especially during this time where it feels like it's so hard to remain hopeful, diba? That's why we don't often talk about hardships, but here we are.
And I have to say, Sarah looks exactly how she looks in person and in picture.
I had to shoot today. That this is why I'm like.
No, but really, even Sarah looks exactly same in photo and in real life. I mean, she's like naturally pretty. I would always tease her na parang, you really have one of the prettiest and most perfect faces in Manila. And I told her that. So just saying, for someone who really